to the field. One of you picks up the down marker, the other two pick up the chains, and we can get this game underway. We don't have a chain gang, we can't play football. So any volunteers, please head to the far side of the field and help us out with running tonight's chains. And we have a chain gang. Thank you so much for helping us out. We appreciate it tremendously.
Why would I send you the loan? I mean, I can just look.
Good afternoon and welcome here to sunny Central Florida here at Lake Brantley in Altamont Springs, just outside Orlando, for our National Football Events National Bowl Weekend as we get kicked off for our second game of the day. This is our Palm Bowl. This is the NFE AAA National Championship between the Tri-City Tennessee Outlaws and the Columbus, Ohio Fire. And we're excited to see this game because it should be a hard-fought game and high explosive teams on both sides. They both have been here before for the National Football Events Weekend, this being our 20th year. We just concluded our first game, which was a very exciting game. We had some things happen that were making it really exciting. So the Tarpon Springs, Florida Pirates won against Glass City, Ohio Tigers 48-34. And we just had the opening kickoff here for this game as Columbus Fire and the Tri-City Outlaws. So now here we are as we start our first drive of the day. The ball will be placed at the 48-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line for the Columbus Fire. I'm joined here in the booth. I'm Coach G, Dale Glossinger, part of the National Football Events staff, and been coaching about 35 years. Been doing this for about the last 15 for National Football Events. Enjoy it, love it. But I'm joined here and by one of our also Hall of Fame coaches, been doing it for more than 50 years, Coach Jordan Kopak. Coach Kopak, that first game was exciting.
Sure was, 82 points.
Over 80 points in that first game was crazy. But here we go. Columbus Fire with the ball, 1st and 10. Shotgun. Oh, we already got motion. 53, that offensive right tackle. He said, I'm ready to go, Coach.
In between, I'll try to show you what I look at. I've not seen either of these teams before, but we'll do a little analysis as we go along. As Coach calls the play-by-play, I'll try to give you a little insight of what I would look at if I were coaching against either of these teams.
Right. Sounds great, and we look forward to it. Looking to see what they're trying to do. Timeout. We haven't even had the first play of the game. We got a timeout on the field, so I guess there's a little bit of confusion. People trying to get things right, so we'll see what happens after they get things settled in the right spot.
So normally what I do when I first look at the teams, I look at the edge rushers and the offensive tackles. That would be the defensive ends versus the offensive tackles. I'm trying to decide who's stronger. Are the ends stronger than the tackles? Who's quicker? Are the tackles quicker than the ends? Then I try to see how to adjust to neutralize either's advantage. But we'll talk about that as we go along.
Fire with a little bit of motion. They'll motion to trips, and they'll run the draw right up the middle. And he hits it quick and hard, and he'll pick up 9 yards on that first play to bring up. They'll mark him 8 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 2.
That was James Fields on the carry. He'll get 8 yards in the play, 2nd and 2.
Second down and 2. And draw play again, and not this time. Number 53 for the Outlaws. Both ends, 53 and 16, come off the edge. Explosive and in the backfield. Just about the time the handoff was there, Coach.
Yep.
Awesome play. 3rd and 8.
Tackle by number 53. That's Robert McLemore. Defensive end. 6'2", 218. A little quickness off that edge. That brings up 3rd down after the loss, and they'll bring 3rd down and 8. Quick screen. A little off on the throw. Intended for number 2. And that ball falls incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. It'll be 4th down and 8 from the 50-yard line. And at this point, we're going to see what the coach has to say, whether he's going to punt it. Brings the quarterback to the side. They're talking about it. And they're going to change it. It looks like they may actually punt. They're bringing on the kicker. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Quarterback stays on the field.
A lot of teams are going for it on 4th down. I guess they say they're looking at the computer. Go for it on 4th down.
He's rolling. He's going to try to get to the outside to make a play. Turnover on downs. Ball falls incomplete, and it's great job by the Outlaws, and they'll take over 1st and 10 from the 50.
And that was a difficult coaching decision. Now they've allowed the other team to play on half the field. Interesting choice. Sometimes these teams come in and they're a product of their league. And their league has certain ways that they play, and they bring that with them. Somebody's not lined up.
We got a delay of game.
Something's wrong here.
On the defense.
Yeah, that 6-man just came in like a minute before kickoff. Correct.
Nah, I'm not sure what that flag was.
I'm not either.
I mean, way he signaled it was delay of game, but
I know they were up.
And still 1st and 10 from the 50. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 50 for the Outlaws. They'll line up. They're going to go motion to empty backfield. 5 wide, 3 to the right. Number 10, quick throw. It's complete, but it was thrown low. So, well, actually, Whitehat says ball bounced on the ground and a fall incomplete, bring up 2nd down and 10.
Somebody's going to get it.
Another flag.
Got the offense on that one.
Pressure's coming. Quick screen in the middle. And that ball falls incomplete as well. Now to bring up 3rd down and 15. The ball will be at the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
Whoo, that's about a 10-yard loss. And that'll bring up 4th down and 25. Ball spotted at the 35. And they'll give them a yard and a half. So let me recorrect that. It's 4th down and 23 and a half. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. He's going to get caught from behind. And he does. Great return, brings the ball down to the 4-yard line, where it will be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line for the Fire. And we scan the field back to the 35, and there's a flag at the 35. Looks like it's going to come back. Block in the back on the Fire.
Personal foul, helmet contact. So the Fire will start from their 20.
And the Fire break the huddle, come back to the line of scrimmage where it's 1st and 10 from the 20. And he gets a run out to about the 29-yard line. Good for about 9 yards.
On the carry.
And that'll bring up 2nd down and 1.
2nd and 1.
Looks like they're going with one down lineman. The other 3 are standing.
Nice stop on the play. Sorry, short of the first down. 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. We'll see what they do. They only had one down lineman. The other ones were at a 2-point. We'll see if the linemen go into a 3-point stance to shut down these gaps. They only got a yard to go. See how they play this. Because the adjustment standing up, they already get the yard.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, they're down. There's 2 of them are down, 2 of them are up.
Here we go. He's going to get enough. Yeah, he gets enough. After that last spin out, he gets enough to pick up about, we'll give him 5 yards, enough to move the chain. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line.
Perkins on the carry, gets enough for 5 first down. And more flags and hats. And we got unsportsmanlike conduct against both teams. Fire 1st and 10.
Doubles formation. Man in motion. There'll be trips to the left. He drops back. He looks. He's going to take the shot over the top. Receiver never looked. Never looked. Ball was overthrown, but still the receiver never looked to the outside. Pass intended for number 5 for the Fire. And that ball falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Yes, sir.
Who was that first game? Yeah, that's where Jordan Hendricks plays. They won or lost? Wow. Over 108 points. We had 80. 82 points.
Sweeped off to the outside. It won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They may make them at the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Good job of the Outlaws to scrape across the field there, Coach, to get to slow that down and actually stop that play.
And that guard pulled, he pulled a little deep. Instead of coming down the line of scrimmage, he dropped a yard back, bellied it. And once he bellied it, the defense, of course, filled it right in.
Yep.
So the impact was going to be behind the line of scrimmage. What do you say?
And timeout on the field.
Not Anthony Carmelo, Velasquez, Jordan Hendricks is the kicker.
We got timeout on the field, so officials are talking, teams are talking. We're going to get ready to get rolling. Here comes the Outlaws, ready on this 3rd down and 10 play. Man in motion. He's going to take a quick slant route. Oh, does they catch it? Do they call it a catch? They do not. Ball is on the ground, incomplete, and that will bring up 4th down. 4th and 10, and I would expect the Fire to bring out their punt team. 34-yard line, I would expect them to kick from their only 34. So it's 4th down and 10, and the Outlaws have done a good job, Coach. They bend a little, but they don't break.
They don't break, and that's right, and they're very mobile. They're standing up, and they've decided that they're quicker and they're mobile, and they let them establish their point of attack, and then they'll flow into it.
Very true.
And that's who they are. So if you see the defense, they're all standing there.
Man back deep is standing at his own 30, and that'll be another 5-yard penalty, delay a game. Backs him up to the 29-yard line, and where it'll be 4th and 15 from the 29 as the Fire are ready to punt. Got 2 returners back, number 8. And he's coming with the punt. Here comes the punt. Got pressure off the edge. Good punt. And number 8 grabs it, and he gets nowheres from that catch. And that ball will be down at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Outlaws. Yeah. So in 20 years of national football events, National Bowl weekend, that first game today, the Tangerine Bowl, the Tarpon Springs Pirates and the Glass City Tigers, highest total point scored game in National Bowl weekend history for us, with the final score 48 for your Pirates, 34 for your Glass City Tigers. 82 points in that first game. So, it was great to see a lot of offense, a lot of points being scored. And truly, it wasn't all offensive points. We had a lot of crazy things happen. We had a 105-yard blocked field goal return. Boy, he was wanting to follow his lineman, but they just didn't get enough push through the hole. I mean, he was right behind it, had a pulling guard and everything.
Yep, they collapsed it on top of him.
Good job by the Fire of collapsing the hole. That play was run play off to the left side. Had a pulling guard, kind of trapping the play, and never actually opened up. Running back stayed where he was supposed to. Got back to line of scrimmage and bring up 2nd down and 10. And number 22, the ball carrier off the right side. Doesn't get much gain there. Picks up about another yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Short 8. And they'll mark it as an 8. So it'll be 3rd and 8 yards spotted at the 37-yard line. He's going to run it. Number 10, quarterback, rolls to the left. He'll run out of bounds. He's close to the 1st down but does not get it. He'll be a yard short. It'll be 4th and 1. The ball's going to be spotted at the 44-yard line, and we'll see what the Outlaws decide to do. We haven't seen anybody gamble anything yet, Coach Kopak. You think that there's a chance that we're going to gamble and try to go for it?
I don't think we're in Las Vegas, Coach. You give them only a 40-yard field if you don't make it. On the other hand, here we go. These guys are out here to win, I guess. He's going to go for it. And he's going to do it on a shotgun.
And the fire call time.
Timeout. You know, they got that quarterback sneak play now where everybody pushes him in the back. And I always thought blocking in the back was illegal, but you see these guys with that quarterback sneak, and all those big linemen get behind that quarterback and push him. Sometimes they go 8-10 yards. But I think they're going to just run a straight play here. One of the players elected to stay by the ball. I don't know what for.
Fourth down and 1.
4th and 1.
He's going to do it from a shotgun.
Davenport will come back in a shotgun formation. A little surprised they just don't go on and do the tush push there
Right.
with 1 yard. Maybe he's trying to get him to jump. Oh, he's going to get stopped. Offensive linemen never move their feet. The right guard, right tackle, they're all standing there just looking at him. You guys got to move your feet. Number 79, number 53, number 44, you guys got to move your feet. Good job for the Fire to make the stop. Big number 33, defensive tackle, stuffed the hole. And everybody came in to fill in the gap. And we'll turn the ball over on downs. Fire will take over 1st and 10. The ball spotted at the 43-yard line. And here comes the comments.
We only got 43 yards to go. Oh, yeah.
Off to a little bit of a slow start based off the first game today, but here we are, the Palm Bowl, your AAA National Championship, Tri-City Outlaws and Columbus O'Fire. Like, love, and share this live stream today at Gridiron Productions. You can do it over their website or through their YouTube and check out today's game and the final game. Here we go, running the ball. He finds a hole. He's got a couple blockers. Made 2 guys miss. He breaks to the left, and he will pick up, get down to the 10-yard line. That run by number 2, that ball was at the 43-yard line, so that's going to be a 33-yard pickup by Mike Haynes, the running back for the Fire. 33-yard pickup by Mike Haynes. First and 10 from the, they're going to mark it at about the 11-yard line, so they could get a first down just inside the goal line. First and 10 from the 11, 32-yard gain. And motion. Oh, we got some movement. And it'll be on the offense left side, the left side. 5-yard penalty, and it'll bring up 1st and 15. The ball will be spotted at the 16-yard line. And it looks like they're going to move the tackles over. Hey, we actually have an unbalanced line to the left. We got 2 tackles to the left, tight end to the right. Motion and run a draw play, and number 53 once again off that left side. He just unblocked. He come off the edge untouched. Number 53 with the tackle in the backfield. That's a tackle for a 2-yard loss, and that'll back him up again. That is number 53, Robert Lamore. Lamore.
How'd you say it, Ron?
Okay. McLemore, the Outlaws, tackle. And we got a flag. I mean, the White Hats, he's done a great job of keeping control. This time, again, as in the first game, he threw hat, he threw flag. He's gonna run out of things to throw. He's gonna have to start taking his shoes off, Coach. Now, offsetting penalties, dead ball foul both sides. Maintain control and discipline on the field, and that'll replay second down, and that'll end the quarter. Ends the first quarter, and here we are, 0-0 in our second game of the day, the Palm Bowl, your AAA National Championship game, the Tri-City Outlaws and the Columbus Fire. And a little bit of excitement. Our first game was the Tangerine AA National Championship, Tarpon Springs Pirates and Glass City Tigers. That game was a final score, highest scored game in the last 20 years of National Bowl weekend, 48 for your Pirates, 34 for your Tigers. Concluding this game will be our feature game tonight, the AAA National Championship game, your New England, Massachusetts Bombers against your Brooklyn, New York Seminoles. And stay tuned for that and stick around. We're excited. We'll have another commentator joining us this evening, Mr. John Kennedy, one of our directors with National Football Events and the USFA, to join us. He's one of our Hall of Fame staff members, longtime quarterback for the Scranton Eagles. So we'll be excited to have him joining us on our commentating later tonight for our featured 7 o'clock game. Following this day today, tomorrow we'll have a game at 12 noon. That will be the the Orange Blossom Bowl. That'll be your USFA AA National Championship game, your Flag City, Ohio Phantoms against your Haverhill, Massachusetts Hitmen. So we're looking forward to that as well.
Second down from the 17, and you can play first down at the 1.
Fire come out. They're going to be in a double set with a tight end to the left. Single back. They're in pistol formation. Man in motion. We're going to go trips to the right. Single back. He's going to roll to his left. He's got the man. He's going to try to throw it deep to him.
Oh, he's out there. He overthrew him.
Tight end number 15 trying to run a deep corner route. Overthrew him.
He was open.
And that'll bring up third down and 16. Third down and 15, excuse me. And the ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Coach, it looks like the kicker's over here is warming up that leg in the net.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see him during pregame.
He's over here warming up, getting ready just in case. Third down, he's going to throw a quick ball. No, he's going to make a quarterback draw to the outside. Does he have enough room? No, he'll run it out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down and 7. Now they can still get a first right at about the 1-yard line. But it don't look like anybody's calling for the kicker, Coach.
Nope, doesn't look like it. Maybe.
We want the kicker. We want the kicker.
Take your 3 points and go home, boys.
It's good. In the net. Fourth down and 7. We're going to test the Outlaws right now, Coach. Do they bend and not break?
Well,
he breaks the huddle. He's going to go 5 wide. Empty backfield. Shotgun number 3. Perkins, he's going to hand it off. A jet sweep to the outside. He's got nowhere else to go. Can he make it back to the other side? No, sir. The Outlaws bend but do not break. Actually, they'll a big loss. Give them a little bit of cushion to start over on offense, Coach. That ball would have been down inside the 10. Now the ball's going to be spotted at about the 22-yard line.
22, yep.
They're going to mark it right at the 19-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 19.
One thing I have seen that the officials are doing because of the way the rule format is, when they're marking the ball should be marked on the goalpost, not on the hash marks. In the first game and this game, they marked it on the hash marks, the high school hash marks. So, you got field side and boundary side is really short now. Field side is wide.
Outlaws 1st and 10.
Here we go. Outlaws give the ball. Oh, he can still run. He could still run. He did blow it dead, but good run. He was one more step away from probably taking that to the house.
And that was Gilbert on the carry.
They still haven't moved.
Take it out.
They're going to give him a 3-yard gain. It definitely looked like more than a 3-yard gain, but the ball spotted at the 22-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7 from the 22-yard line. And here we go. He's going to actually be in a trips formation to the left with a tight end. He leaks the tight end. He's taking a shot. He's got the man open. He makes the catch. Number 14 will get pulled down, but that ball is down to the 15-yard line from the 22-yard line.
Jane Halliburton with the reception. 1st down, Outlaws.
That was a well-thrown ball.
In full stride.
In full stride, he caught it. Didn't have to adjust. Just kept on running. A wonderful play.
About a 56-yard completion. Great pass and catch for the Outlaws. Outside go route and caught him in full stride. And he just didn't have that second gear to beat him to the goal line. But so here we go. Break the huddle. Outlaws come back. They're going to stay in that same formation set. They are – that left tackle sure is deep in the backfield. 22 is going to take a bounce. He's going to make one guy miss. We got a slew of fire to tackle him, but he'll get that ball down inside at the 5-yard line. He'll pick up 10, 12, 13 yards and move the chains. It'll be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Outlaws are moving.
They're moving, that's right.
Good job by the running back. Number 22. And it looks like we got a timeout. Timeout fire, and we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back here in 1 second. Like, love, and share Gridiron Productions for your live stream. Share it with your friends. We got another game coming up at 7 o'clock, and we welcome here for our 20th year anniversary at National Bowl Weekend provided by National Football Events. Stay tuned. Here we go. First and goal from the 5. Outlaws. Hey, quick fake. You're going to dump it off over the top. Number 10 scrambles to his left. Saw the opportunity to just flick it right over to his back.
And right there alone.
Yep. And that'll be a touchdown. That pass was completed to
Malcolm Brooks on the reception from Davenport. Touchdown, Outlaws.
As this game goes on, it looks to me like the Outlaws are in a little better shape.
and they're actually short on numbers compared to the Fire. I was counting earlier, and I was somewhere around 42 players that Columbus brought from Ohio. We'll get you a head count now. 1, 2.
But I think they're out of shape. Some of them are much bigger, but you can see they're starting to slow down already. One is they haven't played for a while. The conditioning has a problem. Oh, there.
Woo! Just barely got it through.
Got it through.
But he made it.
So we'll see what happens by the
So
third
there
quarter.
you go. Outlaws put the first 7 points on the board here with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Outlaws 7, Fire 0. We got a couple flags on that play as well. But Outlaws 7, Columbus Fire 0. And I just counted, Coach. Fire have traveled with 45 players. And it looks like the Outlaws are like, I was somewhere around 26 or 28. I'll try to do it again.
It's going to be interesting to see by the third quarter who runs out of gas.
$27. 45 to 27 number of players. So Tennessee come a little bit light, 27 ball players, but they're right now, as you said, Coach, they still got plenty of gas in the tank here in the first half of the game, but let's see what happens come third and then late into the fourth quarter if that 27 starts hurting you. Because there sure is a lot of guys on the Fire that are just standing around. That takes a good coaching staff to make sure you got rotations, you're getting fresh legs in, and
That's right.
and you can use that as part of your game plan to wear the team out. And kick is up and good, and after the re-kick, because it was offsetting penalties, the kick is still good, and that will make the score 7-0 in favor of the Outlaws.
Extra point is good. It's 7-0.
Yeah, I was always, there's been times, I've coached games and coached teams before where we're short in numbers, and, it's tough when you got 50 players on the other sideline. If the coach is doing his job and doing it right,
It'll wear you out.
even if you're not, even if you don't have a lot of talent, but you got a lot of numbers, you find those rotations to where it's a one-play breather for this guy, and you can wear a team out quick.
That's right. And I've been watching them rotate here on the defensive line.
Hey, and the other thing that we got to put into play, Coach Kopak, is we are in Central Florida, and it's about 73, 75 degrees. These teams ain't used to that heat, too, so.
That's right.
Perfect day for football, Coach. The weather's been amazing.
Yep.
We have no complaints. Even though we came down here and Friday morning, it was 26 degrees.
It was 26 where I left.
And that's in Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin, that's right.
There we sat on the couch, and for the first 3 hours, all the news, it didn't matter if there was a mass shooting, a 30-car pileup. All they talked about for the first 3 hours was what, Coach?
Weather.
It's cold. Central Florida, 30 degrees. And there's the kick. It's going to bounce a little bit short. He fields it at the 21-yard line. Here he comes. He's got a blocker. He makes the first guy miss. Second guy miss. Oh, we got a late flag. Right at the – got to be a block in the back right there to where the flag came out. He steps out at the 48-yard line, but he threw the flag right at the 48-yard line. So we'll see if he calls illegal block, or he's pointing at He's pointing at the Outlaws, so we'll see what he says. And that penalty is personal foul against the Outlaws. And they'll tack on an additional 15 yards.
Foul against the Outlaws. Hands to knee with the kick. Fire first and 10.
This is an important drive for the Fire, Coach.
That's right. This is going to make a statement here. I mean, if they wash out in 3 plays, they got a problem. They got to have some control, be part of the game. At least get a first down.
Fire will have it first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And they mark it off, and it'll be first and 10 from the 38-yard line for the Fire as they stay in that pistol formation. They're in doubles, both sides, single back set. He'll hand it to number 7. He literally just took off straight up the field.
Just went away, went.
And he'll pick up 11 yards. We got, and continue to run that clock. 11-yard gain.
11 yards to play, first and 10.
And stay in the same formation, but this time he'll be doubles tight to the left, single back. Number 2 will make a couple guys miss, and he'll dig enough to pick up about 5 yards, and they're going to mark him.
There we go.
4-yard gain. It'll be second down and 6. The ball will be spotted at the 23-yard line. Actually, they'll give him that 5 yards, and it'll be still second down and a long 5, short 6.
This offensive line looks good. They look like they're in good shape.
They move their feet well together.
Yep. They look good. They look good. As opposed to their defensive line, who's out of shape. This offensive line is in good shape. I think they're going to be able to run that ball pretty good. There they go again.
Off the right side.
I think they know what they're doing.
Fields on the carry. Moving a couple, be 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Third down and a long 3. Stays in that formation. Actually, he's lined up trips to the right. He's going to hand the ball off to the left. He make a good cut. Number 2 makes 2 more good cuts. And he's down inside the 5-yard, still fighting. They say the ball came out. We're going to see what the officials say if he blew it dead before he was on the ground. And Fisher's going to bring this one to a discussion and talk. Number 2, that running back, he's still down on the ground. Got players checking on him. They say the Fire will maintain the ball. It'll be, and the clocks are running. Now, I don't know why he's running the clock when he's got, there you go, Mr. Official. You got injury timeout. Number 2, the running back, is still on the ground. Took a pretty good lick there at the end, fighting for a couple extra yards. It'll be 1st and goal, and the ball spotted at the 5-yard line as they help the injured player up onto his feet. He'll hobble off very slow. Hopefully he'll be all right. Maybe it's just a cramp, tight muscle. He made a good run there, Coach. He made a couple cutbacks. And
right, I think this offensive
line is really moving their feet well.
Really moving it nice. This offensive series has been a wonderful series. I think if they maintain this control, they're going to have a nice ball game.
On both sides of the ball, I mean, they've done well. So, I mean, maybe we'll have another high-scoring game. Well, whether we have a high-scoring game, it should stay a close game if they both continue to play the way they're playing.
Right. I think the Fire's defense is going to run out of gas. The other team doesn't have many players, so here we go.
Yeah, right.
Things balance out.
And it looks like the Fire is still a little bit confused on the formation set. There he goes. It's going to be doubles on both sides of the field with a tight end. Single back. Oh, we got to delay a game. Or no, it might be offsides on the defense. So
It's their ball.
touchdown, and that penalty should be declined.
Yep.
Touchdown, penalty, sideline warning.
And we'll have a sideline warning against the Outlaws.
Against them, huh?
They out of the box. Good job on the white hat. He's done an amazing job already in that first game and this game of maintaining control so that the players will stay in check and keep the discipline on and off the field. And that's important. We've seen it over the years that it don't take much. That if the white hat don't have control, the teams will take advantage of that, Coach.
Yeah, and sometimes when you play teams from different leagues, each league has different standards of how they handle their hands and how they push back. And
Correct.
all of a sudden you get to another guy and he's pushing you under the chin. And
Yep.
you don't want that going on.
I thought for sure, that was offsides. Never anticipated to be a sideline infraction.
Yeah.
But when he turned around, he had coaches standing at the 15-yard line. The box stops at the 25.
That's right. He's got to move back.
And that ball falls incomplete by the Fire. And we got a flag again. So we'll see what this.
Another flag in the play.
And that was in the end zone when that flag occurred. So we'll see what it says. Holding on the defense. Holding. Defense. Replay the down. Actually, replay the try.
Replay the try.
That will be spotted at about the 1.5 yards.
Oh, my God, they should get it.
We'll see how this turns out. It's 7-6 in favor of the Outlaws right now. Good job on the Fire.
Yep,
Number 8 in for the 2-point try, and that'll bring your score 8-7 in favor. Look at this lineman run. Look at him go. Look at him go. Take it to the house, number 75. Take it to the house.
I love it.
That's what I'm talking about. Nothing better to see than a 325-pound lineman running 100 yards.
That's right.
You know what for? No reason.
Just a run around.
Just a run. Like it.
I think 2 or 3 of these offensive linemen played college ball.
Oh, yeah, you can tell by the footwork.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Somewhere.
100%.
Yeah, you can just tell the way they're organized.
Hands up. It was a great run this game. 95 yards.
He probably just ran a 4.5 40.
Surprised he did that.
Now, when he's out of gas come the third quarter, we'll remind him why.
Right, when he can't even buckle up his helmet.
Right. All right, here we go. A little excitement coming on. We start this next kickoff. Here, the Fire's going to kick it off. Nobody ready for the Outlaws. We got players going, no, it's mine. No, it's mine. You better make a move. About to get. Here it goes. They'll mark him dead at about the 34-yard line. 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34 for the Outlaws. Whoo, that sunshine's coming in these windows. It's getting a little warm.
I was going to say.
No complaints on that heat. No complaints.
Oh, God, no. My soul needs it.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Outlaws. We'll see how they do again, Coach, on that last drive, that last offensive drive they had. They did a really good job moving the ball. And here we go.
I think they can pick on this defensive line.
One safety high, Coach. They got 3 down linemen. They're playing a 3-4 defense, Coach, and they are stuffed. That defensive line and linebackers and filled the hole and filled it quick.
Yeah, they're
number 33. He may be short, he may be wide, he may be big, but he stuffs a hole.
That's right. They got to go to the edge.
I'm a little shocked, though, that they just lined up in a 3-4 defense, 3 down linemen. That means you got 3 studs if you're going to run a 3-4 defense. It ain't going to be easy to move big 33, that's for sure. You better be double teaming them. Unbelievable. I would not have seen a 3-4 defense coming, but they are. They're gonna walk the linebackers up. The linebackers coming off the edge. 13 sprints out. He got nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. You better get rid of it. You better get rid of it. You better get rid of it. It was better for him to drop the ball than to actually catch it. He would have caught it for a yard loss. Boy, he had to scramble for his life for it. That would have been about a 15-yard loss, Coach. Ball falls incomplete. That's 3rd down and 9 for the Outlaws. They got no water bottles or cups, so they're underneath the bucket getting water.
Half a shower.
Here we go. Here we go. 3rd down and 9 for the Outlaws. I still am shocked on it. Here comes a linebacker. Here comes 2 linebackers. He's by himself. Oh, number 12 for the Fire tips the ball at the line of scrimmage, and that ball falls incomplete. That tip was by number 12, Benito Needy. Number 12, James. How's that? Off the tip. He knocks that ball incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. And it looks like the Outlaws are definitely bringing on the punter.
Yeah, last time they threw that big one, remember?
And that is... Here we go. Outlaws waiting to get enough players to get on the field. And that's another thing, Coach, I don't understand. You took one of your biggest offensive linemen and put him right back on the field for a punt.
Yeah, right.
Yep. No, stand there. Here we go. We got a flag. Delay a game? Delay a game. Let's see if they take him out right now. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on your seats. Fire's coming off the edge. They're bringing the pressure. They're going to try to block this kick. I don't understand how you got 4 people back deep for the punt. Nobody blocked the gunner, and that ball went out of bounds. That might have been a positive 12-yard kick. We'll see where he stops it. And he's going to mark it dead at the 50-yard line. 15-yard punt.
Fire 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 50. You got it. It's a field position is crucial.
Yeah, they have to. I think they should pay more attention to the special teams.
You know, what we've seen over the years, Coach, especially down here in these National Bowl games, is that's the last thing they think about.
Yeah, that's right.
And, you know, that we've been here before, and they didn't even bring a kicker. We've had teams come with no kicker, no punter, and a lot of times the games come down to special teams. Extra points. Extra point a lot of times is the difference in a win or loss. Uh-huh.
One year he kicked 2 games in Daytona and then came here and kicked on Sunday.
Hand off to number 7 for the Fire off the right side. And that'll keep the clock running, keeping that ball on the ground. That's Rodney Cope. And he'll pick up 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. The ball is spotted at the 46-yard line. Been a slow first half, Coach.
Yep.
Right at 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Stay in that pistol gun formation. 2 receiver set, both sides. He's going to snap. Give it to him. He's met right at the line of scrimmage by the defensive line.
Jesus.
Great job. Number 94. Number 5. Third and 5, ball spotted at the 45-yard line. That sun's starting to set, starting to come down.
Yep.
That's a big offensive center, Coach. He's a big boy.
I think they run to the right.
He snaps the ball well. 3rd, he's going to throw it. He's going to throw a quick out route. Quick. Did he catch it? Did he maintain it? One official's walking over there waving his arms. And that is a catch. And that's right at the 1st down marker. And that's enough to move the chain. So it's good for a 1st down. Good job by the quarterback to identify the quick pass to get that 5 yards and move the chain. So we got a timeout. We're down to the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back in just 1 minute.
Hey Jim, did you hear about the police that was here early right at the start of the first game? They came to arrest one of the Tarpon Spring players, and he took off running and jumped the fence.
And snap, quick screen to the outside. He's got room. He's got blocker. Number 4, great block. Hey, let's give credit where credit's due. Number 4 wide receiver made enough block off the edge to seal it inside to give him the outside and pick it up. Oh, we got a late flag, and he's pointing to the sidelines. How much you want to bet that's another sideline warning? Because the coach is on the field. Coach is on the field.
See, and it probably comes from his league. His league probably lets him get away with that crap.
There it is.
Yep.
Hey, I like it. You're going to keep control? Keep control. Sideline warning, Not anymore. I've already told you, get off the field.
That's right.
And they headed on to the reception. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Here we go. Fire, break the huddle. And they don't walk. They run to the line of scrimmage. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's impressive for an offensive lineman, Coach.
That's right. That's where they came from.
But what I do notice is that they're at 0 splits, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
0. I mean, here we go. Unbalanced line. Double tackles to the right. Unbalanced right.
Yeah.
Pistol formation.
I love it.
Defense did not slide. Does he run into the strength? He does. And don't play. Go. Number 22. 22 has been a good defensive player.
Yep.
He's been in on a lot of tackles. And that stopped at the line of scrimmage. Number 22, that is to Jaron Friesen. We got several players with the same number, so. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Did they call a timeout? They didn't call a timeout, right? So the clock should be running? Clock running? Huh? Yep. 1 minute. 1 minute to go in the first half. We're just about right now, 1 minute left in the first half. 2nd down and 10. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw the ball. He's got it, man. Does he hit? Ooh, it picked off.
It is.
Touchback. Intercepted by the Outlaws. Coach.
Oh, wow.
Bad decision.
Yep.
Run the ball.
Run it. They should have scored.
Run the ball.
You got to score.
Run the ball. Good job for the Outlaws. Hey, Coach, they've been down here before. They bend, and they don't break.
They don't break.
Yep.
They got the interception.
The interception by Randall Smith.
Randall Smith for the Outlaws on that interception.
Outlaws 1st and 10.
And that'll be 1st and 10 for the Outlaws. And, you know, the Outlaws, hey, you remember earlier, they hit the man in full stride.
Right.
So, you know, don't count the chance that they can't. And I think they have 2 timeouts left. So, you know, there's a good chance they could take a chance to put some points back on the board before this halftime. Break the huddle. He's going to line up doubles to both sides. Wait a minute. They got 12 men on the field. You got 4 receivers, 2 running backs, a quarterback, 5 linemen. And nobody sees it. Coach don't see it. Nobody sees it.
Substitution on the offense.
I mean, I'm up here looking, going, what formation is that? How do you have a split backfield and 4 receivers? Here we go. 1st and 15.
1st and 15.
Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. And we're going to stay in split backs, but we're going to be twins to the right. And they're going to run it. It makes a couple guys miss. That's going to bring the ball down inside the 25 at about the 23-yard line. We got a flag, and that'll stop the clock. Oh, here we go. He's getting a little mouthy. He's going to get him out. Go ahead. You're going to get him out. 92, you're going to get out. They're going to keep it. They're going to keep it as best they can. Good job. Move the chains.
Who said that? Well, he used to play coaching, officiating
After the penalty, 1st down. Outlaws out to the 37.
officiating Pop Warner.
92. Watch what he does on this play. Oh, they just.
They got it?
Did you see what they did?
seconds on the clock.
Outlaws call a timeout. Official asked to reset the clock to 25 seconds, so we have 25 seconds before halftime. The ball spotted at the 48-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 for the Outlaws at the 48-yard line, putting them definitely in enough room to work with 25 seconds to possibly put another score on the board, Coach.
Yep, they got 3 shots. 3 big shots and the 4th for a touchdown.
Break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. That was not, I mean, that was a good play, but why'd you jump out so fast?
I don't know.
You could have made one guy miss and still been going down the field. Number 4 on the reception. He picks up about 15 yards and moves the chains. It'll bring the ball down to the 38-yard line.
Now, if he'd have made that one guy miss, he might have kept on going.
Right, could have scored. 38 yards. It'll be the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 38 for the Outlaws. And that puts us at 17 seconds in the halftime. Oh, our first cloud of the day there, Coach. I thought somebody turned the lights off.
All right. Okay, here we go.
We're excited to see this last game of the night. The field just got all new LED lights put in, so it's supposed to be an amazing field lit up. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Number 11 for the Columbus Fire. He's too quick, Coach. He's too quick. He come off the left edge wide open. Runs the quarterback, number 10 down. Strips the ball. It is a fumble, and it is a scoop and score for the Columbus Fire. And that brings it all the way down to 3 seconds. Coach, what a change of events.
Holy crap. Am I glad I came to watch these games.
Right? That is number 11, Clyde Wolford, on the strip. And the scoop and score by number 13, Corey Bell. And that puts 6 more points on the board for the Fire. Wow. Wow. You can't make this stuff up, Coach.
Nope. You can't put it in a script. They throw it out.
No. You can't. That's not in the playbook.
No.
That's not in the playbook.
Yeah, I thought they'd complete one more pass and then throw one to the end zone. That would be the end of the half. And the 2-point conversion is incomplete with 3 seconds left to go.
It's 14-7.
14-7 in favor of the Fire on the Outlaws. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. It just happens.
Jesus.
Great job. You know, I'm going to put a little highlight mark here by number 11 who caused that strip.
Yeah, there you go.
And there's the kick. I don't know what that was all about, Coach. 3 seconds and you're trying to onside kick it?
Yeah, what does that mean? At least let him catch it. The 3 seconds are gone.
What are you throwing a flag for? Nobody did anything at that point.
Is the red? Somebody over there is causing trouble.
Run the clock, wind it out. He wants to end the half.
It's halftime. It's 14-7.
There it is.
And that'll end out the half, 14-7 in favor of the Fire. And we'll have a 15-minute break, and we'll come back with the second half. Stay tuned for the conclusion of our second game here today, the Palm Bowl, your AAA National Championship Tri-City Outlaws and the Columbus Fire. The Fire 14, Outlaws 7.
for work. do what's under the house. And it was a good thing I did because it would stop out. So we just put it all the way out to the second tank. Well, I'm in the middle of a major building. Oh, you're talking about the big building you're doing now? Did it, that was because of the fire, right? Well, no, the reason is the guys are getting old. They have to be fixed. And we decided that we'll take 1 year process. Because these new guys up there, my guys have to shit in the basement and all that. It's coming in. You gotta have it all. I think it is. But then now, it's money out, not money in. Right. Fire, that's was that how big it was? Their bird was oh wow. But you see the thing is this wall and this wall. Well, I gotta put up 2 walls in a row. It was needed at the state. You needed that additional space. Yeah, because it was lost. And now we need it.
our chain crew to return to the sideline, please.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of this game as we get ready to kick kickoff. The Fire lined up for the kickoff. Outlaws will be back deep to receive. And it is 14-7 in favor of the Fire.
Just had a little extracurricular into the halftime, so we'll be kicking off from midfield.
That is correct. As I just heard the announcer say, there was a flag at the end of the first half, and that will be enforced here at the start of the second half. So the kickoff will actually start from the 50. They're looking for one more for the chains.
Volunteer. We'll have the most amazing view of the second half of tonight's game. We need one more to run the chains. If we can't get that one more, then we can't play second half. So anyone willing to volunteer, hop over the fence, run down to the home side, pick up that station, and away we go.
And it looks like maybe. And there we go. We got our third chain crew member, and the ball's kicked deep and high. It'll be fielded at the 7-yard line, and he's got some speed. Makes 3 guys miss. Oh, come on. You got room. Can you get free? And he doesn't get free. Number 12 for the Fire stops him from going to the outside. That is Benito James for the Fire. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Outlaws. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us here at Gridiron Productions. You can go to their website or to their YouTube page to follow National Football Events National Bowl Weekend here as we conclude the second half of the Palm Bowl, the National Football Events AAA National Championship. This is the Tri-City Outlaws from Tennessee against the Columbus, Ohio Fire, with the Fire leading 14-7. Ball is spotted at exactly on the 20-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Outlaws. Coach, we saw quite a few things happen in that first half, and it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust for this second half.
That's right. We saw the good offensive lines working. We also saw those defensive being able to flow in. It'll be interesting.
And that sun's starting to set, so the temperature's going to change. It'll cool these players down a little bit and bring on the lights. Football under the lights. That happened on the first play of the game and the first play of the second half. Outlaws had to call timeout, didn't have enough players on the field. Now it looked like we had too many on the field, so now one runs off. And we're in a shotgun split back look, and he's going to hand it to number 5. 5's going to get, he might get 1 yard. He's already down, ball's down, clock's running. Second down and 9. We got an injury timeout, official timeout. We have a player down. He said he got his helmet off. We're going to check on him. We got one game. No?
Too dark. Yeah, I can see like here. Okay. I get the sun up here.
Number 5, they're helping him off the field. Good to see him on his feet, going to the sidelines. So that was Lamont Cooper, the running back. So I would hope to see him back here in just a minute as they work with him to the sidelines. Outlaws back to the huddle, and we'll get ready to resume play. Let's see how this second half. Here we go. One guy missed. Second guy, number 2 with the sweep toss to the left. And looks like he's only going to get right back to the original line of scrimmage. So they're going to leave it right at the little line of scrimmage. Should be 3rd down and 10 from the 20.
3rd and 10. And it's Bills 7, Broncos 3, second quarter.
Pressure's coming. Snap. Low snap. And he'll run it back to the 25-yard lines, but he'll be short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down and 5, and it looks like the Outlaws are going to have to punt. Here comes the punt.
Interesting how they design these returns. He's got 2 guys
I
back
see
there.
that. I see that. Quick punt right to him. Number 40 will take one man. He's going to. He's cutting across the field. Number 14 is blocking the back. We got a flag right here at the 44-yard line. And we'll see what the flag call is. Blocking the back. On the fire. So the good return goes back.
Okay, now let's see what they decide at halftime. We're going to control the ball, run it down.
Yep. And the ball's at the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
So it's going to be interesting to see what the coach's decision is.
Well, the Outlaws had the ball first for the second half and literally was 3 and out.
3 and out.
So let's see what changes for the Fire. Their offensive line has been impressive about moving their feet and driving the ball down the field. So let's see what happens. Perkins waiting on the snap. And he'll hand it off. Number 7. And number 22 again. Number 22 again with the tackle. Number 22 has been a beast for the Outlaws all over the field. That is to Jaron Friesen. Fire break the huddle, come back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they'll go with a trip formation with a tight end to the right. Pistol formation. Oh, we got motion.
Something's going on. I didn't hear a whistle. Did you, Coach?
I did not. It's offsides. Yep, made contact. That is correct. You can tell them that out loud there, Brian, because you are 100% right.
Once offsides occurs and you make contact, it's a dead ball.
5-yard penalty.
He's 2nd and 8.
Defensive offsides, 5-yard penalty, and it'll still be second down. Second down and 8, and the ball spotted at the 36-yard line. Here we go. You're going to bring it to the outside. He better protect that football a little bit better, but.
Yeah, right.
Number 3, that's Perkins with the carry to the left side. And that's enough for a first down. That'll move the chain. Brings the ball all the way down to the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 45. Boy, I love seeing those offensive linemen run up to the line of scrimmage.
That's right. Are they offset? I can't see.
No, sir.
No, they're set right. They're balanced. Here we go.
Handoff. Nice move. And he'll pick up just a few yards.
Haynes on the carry. He'll get about, looks like about 4, 2nd and 6.
Number 2 on the carry. That is Haynes, Mike Haynes on the carry. And they're going to give him 4 yards, so it'll be second down and 6. The ball spotted at the 49-yard line.
They got that number 21 up there in the defense. You got to do one of two things. Run straight at him or run away from him.
Uh-huh.
But don't try to run around him. He'll get you. Run straight at him so he backpedals.
Trips to the left.
It's interesting.
They got a match one-on-one to the top of the screen there, Coach.
Empty
Look at that.
backfield.
Look at that DB playing press. Oh, bad snap. Stay on the ball.
Empty backfield.
I would have took my shot at the top of the screen, man on man. And he's coming up playing press. I would have took a shot over the top.
Yeah.
Bad snap. That's going to back the ball up. That's a loss of 10, 11. That's a loss of 10 yards. Third down and 20. Third down and 18. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line.
3rd and 18.
Nice job by number 3 to avoid the strip sack, but he avoided it.
Sure did.
I don't know why he stopped. He had that whole outside edge. He could have kept on going down the sidelines, but and Perkins stopped at the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 4th down and 18. Ball still spotted at the 37-yard line. The Outlaws bend, but they didn't break.
The left defensive end is having fun with him. He's so quick. I don't know how big he is. Can you get his number? Is that 20? The defensive end on the left. He's standing up now.
Uh-huh.
He's fast.
The center, number 70, is also the long snapper.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And look how deep the kicker is. That's 5, 10, 15. That's 17 yards away from the snap.
It's a long way.
That's a long way to snap. Too much. 12, 15 yards, I'd say, is about max, but 17 yards?
Legal procedure.
You got to remember, that's 17 more yards he has to kick it.
The last game, the guy was almost like a fullback.
Now he's at 13 yards from the ball. Now he's backing up another step. So now he's 14 yards from the ball. Good snap. Oh, and it still almost went over his head. Oh, he's going to run it. He's going to take off. Oh, nice tackle by number 5. The punter decides not to punt and fake it and take off to the left side. That was number 2, Mike Haynes. And number 5 for the Outlaws is able to stop that. And that's Lamont Cooper. And that brings the Outlaws to a short field.
Outlaws, 1st and 10.
1st and 10, the ball spotted at the 31-yard line.
That punter was lined up so deep he had to run half the field before he got a first down.
Yeah, had to run 15 yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's right. Okay, let's see what they could do.
And Outlaws 1st down from the 31.
Here we go. Outlaws break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Full house backfield. And he'll pick up about 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9. The ball spotted at the 30-yard line.
Pick up a yard to play. 2nd down from the 30.
Split backfield. Oh, look at that guy.
There he goes.
Pass complete out to Mitchell. He's dropped in the backfield. Big loss of the play. 3rd down.
Everything you got. Here we go. 3rd down and long. And the snap, here we go. Number 10, he's going to roll. Oh, good. Did he catch? Is that a catch?
Pass roll incomplete. 4th down.
They could have got him for blocking the back on number 33 because he was running over there and offensive lineman. Well, that's 4th down. You might as well go for it. I mean, where your field position is.
Yeah, they got to go for it.
I'm bringing the punter out. Well, I mean, we haven't seen a whole lot to it unless he's going to kick it out of bounds. But clock's running.
Delay a game, huh? I guess what's another 5 yards?
Well, actually, it may actually help the kicker, but
Right.
Outlaws about to punt. Well, it's going to be a delay of game at this point. Yep, there it is.
And delay on the offense.
Well, now we can kick it in the coffin corner, about the 4-yard line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Outlaws going to play field position instead of trying to go for it on the 4th down and try to pin the fire deep and bring the defense back on the field. We're running the clock, and the clock continues to run here in the second half of the Palm Bowl. We're just about to the point where this sunshine will be down at the tree level to where we're not so blinded up here in the press box. A good snap, good hold, good pooch kick. Ball's going to hit right about – the ball will go out at about the 11-yard line. We'll see where – he marks it at the 10. That's even better. Excuse me, at the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 15 for the Fire.
1st and 10 for the Fire.
Hand off to the, and he runs up the middle, and he's actually stopped for a yard loss.
Well, Thomas on the carry. He'll lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
Here they go, 2nd down, 2nd and 11. Ball's at the 14-yard line.
Got 3 out the other side.
Once again, we got double tackles to the left side, and he runs back to the middle instead of behind the blocks, but he'll fight back to the line of scrimmage, pick up 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 9, and the ball spotted at the 16-yard line.
He had a nice haul there, Coach.
Yeah, but he just didn't go to the hole.
No, he ran into a guy.
Coach, I right now I still got to give credit to the Outlaws. I mean, they have 28 players dressed against 45 players, and they still are doing the job on that defensive front.
They sure
are. They are filling the holes.
Yeah, I think those ends are so quick.
Yeah, 21 has been on almost every tackle.
Yeah, 21 is outstanding.
Excuse me, 22.
22. Yeah, 22. We got trips over here.
One-on-one to the backside. He's going to take a snap. He's looking for the screen. He's going deep. He's got a man. He's going to throw it. Oh, no, he didn't. And as they say on TV, and you got mossed. Number 5 makes the catch over number 19 for the Outlaws. And that catch is good and brings the ball down to the 50-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 50 for the Fire.
It was quite a catch.
And that's the end of the quarter, with a total of maybe 12 plays in that whole quarter. 20 plays in the whole 3rd quarter. Our statistician has done a remarkable job. Matter of fact, let me just read off some things from that first half. From the statistician here, we had Columbus, 3 first downs. Outlaws, 2. Columbus, 17 for 88 yards rushing. Tri-City, 11 for 33. Columbus, 19 yards passing. Tri-City, 73. Sacks, Columbus, 0. Tri-City, 1 for an 8-yard loss. Total offense, Columbus, 107 yards. Tri-City, 98 yards. Columbus was 2 for 7 on passing with 1 touchdown. Tri-City was 2 for 8 passing. And that's what led us to a 14-7 score at halftime. And things haven't changed a whole lot here in the third quarter. 20 total plays on both sides of the field. And as we switch the sides of the field, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Fire.
And NFL update. 5 minutes left till halftime. Denver 10, Buffalo 7.
Outlaws are ready on the defense. Here we go. And it don't look like he's going to gain a whole lot. He picks up 2-3 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 7.
Fields on the carry gets 3, 2nd and 7.
And here we go. Fire takes a snap. A quick screen pass to the outside to number 5. He'll shake the first guy off, and he's not going to get anywhere. So he's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage. Quick pass by Perkins. We got a couple quick whistles. And that'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 7, still at the 47-yard line. Unbalanced line again to the right. See if they run behind the bigs because the defense did not slide. He'll be short of the 1st down. He's going to be short of the 1st down. It'll be a yard short. It'll be 4th down and 1 from the 41-yard line, and they're going to go hurry up, and they're going to try to get this ball snapped quick. Still in that pistol formation. Gives it to him. He's going to bounce a little bit. Oh, he is going to be close. It's all about the spot. It's all about the spot. Far side said short. Front side says on the line, so we'll see how it gets marked. The virtual reality from the sky camera says it's good by an inch. Move the chains.
To me, it looked good. You're going to have to run the ball to win. Yeah, they'll throw once in a while, but keep it on the ground, get your 4 yards, get your 5 yards, 7 yards, 5 yards. Wear them out. I think that's got to be the game plan for the Fire. Oh, they're measuring, huh, Coach?
Virtual reality, I'm telling you, for the eye in the sky camera says good by an inch. And Update, Brian. Buffalo just scored. And oh! The eye in the sky lied.
Stop short of the first
Didn't make it short by an inch.
First and 10. Turnover down.
It's one of those things when you think things seem. We'll let that one go, right?
Right.
Looking through the glass, it's like looking into an aquarium. It looks bigger. Great job by the officials. Turnover on downs. Outlaws will take possession, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. And once again, we're keeping this game close. It's tight. We're in the 4th quarter. Packed house again for the fans, and they're getting a little bit rowdy. Motion over. Here we go. They're going to bring the pressure. Oh, screen pass. Oh, number 22. Oh, what a play. Good job on the fire. That edge pressure.
That's right.
I think it was a designed running back screen, but the edge pressure came so quick, he didn't even have a chance to get the screen pass off.
2nd and 13. 2nd and 23.
The first game in this game, Coach, we've seen a lot of the outside edge pressure putting
Dictating it, I'm
Yes.
telling you.
Yes.
Now on this left tackle here, he's split too far out because he's worried about the speed of this edge rusher.
Right.
And he's too deep.
Right.
According to the rule, your helmet must line up with the belt of the center.
Yeah, and he's already sliding back again right now. He is literally behind the feet
That's right.
of the guard.
It can't be there. It's illegal.
Oh, that's just throw it up for grabs. Get up and run. Get up and run. That play's not dead. That play should not be blown dead.
Did the guy touch him? Yep, they're going to put it back.
Intercepted by Devontae Butler.
Butler on the interception. I think at that point, Outlaws number 10, Davenport, just threw it up for a prayer. And double coverage. Ball's picked off. And that is interception by the Fire. They'll take over 1st and 10 after the interception. We had talked before the game. Yes, we were using NCAA rules, but as the official said, it was going to be modified rules with some of the NFL rules added to it. The last 2 minutes of each half was going to be a stop clock. But at the same time, he was talking about that the player would be not down unless he was down by contact. And I did not see contact after the interception, but the play was blown dead, so it's 1st and 10 for the Fire from the 43-yard line. So change again. We got either a player hurt or we're just still on a situation. I think they do have a player. I don't know if that's the quarterback or one of the linemen down here to the far right.
He may have touched that offensive player when he went up to catch the ball. That's what they probably called it.
Okay.
Because he didn't touch it when he came down.
Two-minute warning in Denver. It's tied at 10. Buffalo and the Broncos. Fire first and 10.
And there's the snap.
Who's that, number 2?
Yeah, he's doing flips, cartwheels.
Cooper the carry.
Defensive lineman.
He'll lose a yard, second down.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Is he a linebacker? Or defensive line?
I think he's a linebacker.
Correction, A2.
We'll see where he lines up. He's a big boy.
Sure is. Pretty flexible. First time we got it. Oh, I can see the clock now. 10:30.
Second and 11.
Second down and 11. Play action pass. He's going to have to roll.
There it is. He's got a touchdown.
It's a pick. It's going to be a pick.
He didn't throw it far enough. He outran his arm.
Yep.
The kid was there for a touchdown.
One play, one pick. Back-to-back plays.
The receiver was there for a touchdown, but he outran his arm.
Outlaws on the pick will take over on downs. On the interception. They'll bring the ball. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30 for the Outlaws. This is still anybody's game, Coach.
Yep.
This ain't spicy. This is.
Outlaws have it first down and 10 from the 30-yard line.
They'll run the ball off the left side, pick up 2 yards, bring up 2nd down and 8. Outlaws are going to break the huddle. 2nd down and 8. Davenport still back at quarterback. He's going to hand that ball off to number 22 again.
Lars Cooper Sr. on the carry.
No gain on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Outlaws. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Davenport waiting on the snap. Doubles receivers. Low snap. And he had to hurry up the throw. Incomplete. And it's again 4th down. That edge pressure. Edge pressure. Edge pressure.
They can't handle it.
Neither team.
Neither team. Defenses are dominating right now. And the teams don't know what to do with it. I think what I would do is I would cup block, give maximum protection for my quarterback, and run some patterns. Get somebody open. But you're going to have to give a maximum protection.
Add a tight end to block the edge a little bit.
Yes, keep in your protection and run these patterns and get somebody open.
Here comes the punt. Delay a game or a movement. Or 12 players. Let's see. $12 players.
Huh.
12 on the field.
Normally on punt, you're struggling to get 11. Oh, the snap is over the kicker's head.
That's it. Throw it out of the back. Right.
He might have had room to still kick it, but it's probably better off doing what he did.
Yeah, he couldn't have picked it up. They got him.
And that'll result in a safety.
2 points for the Fire.
And that'll be 2 points for the Fire, and that will bring out the kick for the Outlaws. The snap was very, very high.
Almost like a field goal.
I mean, he could have been standing on the goal line and still would have went over his head probably.
I think so.
Safety, 2 points. And that makes it 16-7 with 7 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter after that safety, and the Fire are about to get the ball again. This is a very returnable kick, Coach.
Yep, we're going to be in good position. You should end up with good field position with this kick. Because this kid's not going to get it very
If the Fire put points on the board here, it could put the game out of reach. And he'll bring the ball back to the 49-yard line, 48-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 48 for the Fire.
Well, now if they can run for 2 first downs on the ground. Use up 5 minutes, guys.
And here we go. Fire waiting for the snap. Number 3 takes the snap. Number 2 bounces to his left. He makes a couple guys miss. And number 22 again with the – oh, come on. What? See, I just don't like that, Coach. What are you going to call? He tackled him too hard?
Right. He was naughty.
He was naughty.
Don't hit so hard.
I mean, how do you call that? Because he suplexed him, or?
I don't understand that.
Personal foul, defense.
Sure, that's
I need to know more. I mean, I've been coaching a long time, and I just don't still understand because he picked him up and he slammed him to the ground. I mean, it's – what is that called? Excessive tackling?
yeah, I don't know. That's unnecessary roughness.
Because he tackled him too hard.
Yeah, well, he's not on a date with his girlfriend.
Oh, my goodness. And it was number 22 for the defense again.
Yeah.
That's who did it. He literally probably has at least 18, 20 tackles in this game. Here we go. Oh, we got a little bit of reverse. Number 4. Didn't pick, ran 30 yards to get 4.
Right, and he's
That's Aaron Davis on the carry. He'll pick up 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 6, and the ball spotted at the 22-yard line.
and they had just used up 3 minutes. It was 9, now it's 5. The Outlaws got to get the. Are you kidding me?
Can somebody give us the replay? Give us the replay. What just happened? Number 53, defensive lineman for the Outlaws, tips the pass to himself to intercept it, and now we turn the ball back over. The Outlaws, 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Here we go. We got some whistles. We're going to stop play before it starts. We got delay game on the Outlaws. 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st down and 15. And the ball spotted at the 24-yard line. Excuse me, 34-yard line. Nice little flip pass by number 10 by Davenport out to number 7. And he'll pick up about 16 yards on that catch. And we got a flag on the sidelines.
Coach out on the field again?
Not sure this time. Here we go. Man. That's a big, big penalty. Big penalty. That just took.
That's right. Took the wind out of sails. We're down to 4 minutes now.
First and 25.
First and 25. Quarterback's going to keep the ball, and he's going to run it off to the right side. And
Davenport out of bounds.
yeah. Here. Clock still ticking. 3:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. 16-7. Davenport waiting for the snap. Gets the snap. Pressure's coming.
He's got it. No.
Oh, number 7 didn't even see the ball.
No.
He was open across the middle, just
was
never even
open.
saw the ball.
He was open.
Incomplete pass by Davenport, and that'll bring up third down. Third down and 6. Ball still spotted at the 44-yard line.
3 minutes left.
That 15-yard penalty is hurting a little bit right now. Nobody there. Throw an interception. Number 4 back deep for the interception. Might as well count that as a punt. Now we got flags on the field twice. See if we get another one. There's another one. That's 3. And it ain't going to make any difference. Bring it back. 2 flags on the play. We got a flag at the 45-yard line, and we got a flag even deeper than that. And the other one was towards the sidelines. 2 at the sidelines, 1 at the 42-yard line, 1 at the 40-yard line. So we'll sort it out and find out what we're going to do and move the ball. So with 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go, Columbus Fire 16, Tri-City Outlaws 7. So we'll see how the Outlaws do with any timeouts if they have any left. But we got 2:45 left after the penalties. It brought the ball back to the 30-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 30 for the Fire. And looks like we got a timeout by the Fire. And that'll be, it'll still be 2:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. And following the conclusion of this game, we'll have our MVP awards presented at the 50-yard line with our trophy presentation. And then we'll get ready for the final kickoff today for the 20th anniversary of National Football Events National Bowl Weekend with our feature game tonight at 7 o'clock. It's our North American Bowl, the USFA AAA National Championship. Your New England Mass Bombers against your Brooklyn, New York Seminoles. And that should be an exciting game tonight under the lights here in Central Florida at 7 o'clock. Please continue to like, love, and share the Gridiron Productions live stream broadcast. You can find it on their website or on their YouTube page. And then just keep the ball on the ground for the Fire, and they'll just eat this clock and run this clock out. And I didn't see any timeouts called. So if I had any left for the Outlaws, I would have used it, Coach.
Yep.
You know, to maintain as much clock as we can, because it looks like this may take it to the 2-minute warning, or very close. Maybe run one more play before the 2-minute warning. So
they could have stopped it now than the 2-minute warning.
So they must not have timeouts left, or else otherwise the coach would have,
Yeah, he had to.
would have took the timeout. Now wait a minute. Now, what's going on? Oh, it's going to bring it to the 2-minute warning. We're 2 minutes. 2-minute warning here to go in our second game of the day. Our first game was the Tangerine Bowl, which was the NFE National Football Events AA National Championship. Your Tarpon Springs, Florida Pirates against your Glass City, Ohio Tigers. And that was a good game. A lot of offense on both sides of the board. Let me rephrase that. I've said that before. A lot of points. Wasn't all offense. But the final score was 48-34 in favor of your Tarpon Springs Pirates.
Let's say it was a unique game, Coach.
A unique game is a polite way of saying it after everything we saw happen. Set National Bowl weekend for NFE history with a 105-yard. That was a 24-yard field goal blocked that was caught in the end zone and returned 105 yards for the touchdown.
Now, those unique plays were made actually by athletes.
Yes, sir.
They saw opportunities and they took them. Different opportunities that you don't see in a lot of football games.
Outlaws, call time.
And after running the ball and continue to run clock, you definitely now know that there's no timeouts left for the Outlaws. And that right there is a first down, and that right there should be enough for the Outlaws to continue to run this clock and run it completely out, Coach.
2 point carry gets the first down. Outlaws first and 10.
Well, I guess we ended up with the offensive line controlling the game.
That is correct.
It's going to be over now. The offensive line got it.
And the Fire waiting to take a couple more final snaps.
Hey, Coach, somebody's running a victory lap with a flag.
I see that. One of the Fire players got a flag. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No.
They snapped the ball on the ground. On the ground. But it's okay. And that should run the clock out. And we'll stay tuned for your MVPs and your trophy presentation here in just a minute.
moments, we'll have the presentation of the game's MVPs for tonight and the presentation of the trophies and winning banner. Your final score, Columbus Fire 16, the Tri-City Outlaws 7. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to direct your attention to the center of the field for the presentation of tonight's most valuable players. For the Tri-City Outlaws, I'd like to recognize number 22, Tajarian Friezon. Number 22, Tajarian Friezon, game MVP on defense. And our second most valuable player for the Tri-City Outlaws, number 53, Robert McLemore. And now most valuable players for the Columbus Fire. Number 92, Jacques Moss.
the Outlaws will come to the trophy.
And now to the 2026 Palm Ball champions, the Columbus Fire.